Is Zet from Zetster's lab again. I'm still, you know what's worse than painting and teaching and showing you guys how to paint is trying to figure out where to put the camera. From what angle, and oh boy, that's not as easy as it's like, and I don't know what is the best and how I actually should do it. So this is still just trial and error, so thank you for accepting me this way. I'm growing. We're all growing. This is a process. Life is a process, and we are all just growing, learning, expanding. Gosh, just not the body. I hope the life. So we finished the first part of this painting, and I came back to see if it was dry, and then I realized I would like to do a little bit more things to it. I mean, you could stop right there and then. That is the first layer. That's where you stop. Let it dry. Take your eyes off. Go and have a cup of coffee. And when you come back, you usually pick it up. Put it like that so that you can really see. Put it on a wall. Just then you will see, oh, I would like to fiddle here, I would like to fiddle there, do something else. So when I came back, what I did was actually I touched there, and then my hand was white, you can still see there. So I took the little palette knife and just touched there, and then it had a couple of white pieces on, and then I just put it on the roof. You see, just that little bit of light just changed the roof a little bit because the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day, and there's always going to be some light shining onto your roof. So that's where the white comes in. Also, I took the same white and I just applied some white here and there. And that's what I actually wanted to do. Sunflowers is not only yellow. So I thought, I would like to actually put in a little bit of orange. So you see, one thing a friend told me was actually the one that started me off painting. She always said a painting is never finished. You can always go back and do something more. And that is true. So it's all a question of, if it's finished, do you think it's finished or not? It's your painting. You've painted it. You can stop whenever you want to, or you can continue until you're satisfied. So I was just thinking there, I was lying on my bed looking at the previous video. And then I thought, I need to come and put a little bit of orange in the flowers. So look there, just here and there. Now is the second layer going up, and you will see the difference later. It's still wet, so it's fine. So just here and there, I apply now a little bit of orange. Of course, sunflowers is not only yellow. Okay, so I just apply some here and there. Now it changes the whole thing. Once again, nothing is wrong or it's just how it is. It's now changing a little bit. It just gives the flowers a little bit more life. I'm running out of orange. Orange is my favorite color to paint with. I always put in a little bit of orange. That's most probably why I missed this. I missed something in the painting. Take a little bit of orange there and put it on this one. You see, just apply it there and there. And I would like to put a little piece, if I could get it out of the thing, Just put it there on my roof. You see, it's still wet, so luckily it's still wet, so now I can, oh, look at that, look at that. Great. So you see, once again, I'm building my painting. I build it. It's one layer upon layer. And I'm just... Remember, I always said you need to have the colors. They always laugh and we say they call each other. So if you have a little bit of orange there, you need to put it in here as well. And then, let me see if I can find a clean piece. I just want to put a little bit in the sky, just to give it that little bit of dimension. Look there, just a little bit of once again, it's my choice, my painting, your choice, your painting. Afterwards, when this is dry, I will put this in a beautiful frame. And then you will see how it looks. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it more. I just like putting a lot of color all over the place. Now, guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to do the flowers again. Look there. I'm just putting little pieces again on top of the old one. So flowers got layers. They've got many little petals. Petals. Oh, petals, yeah, petals. They've got many petals. So over the orange and here and there, I'm now just applying some more yellow to make them stand out more. Look there, just a little bit of layering going on here. And some of you would say, oh, I loved it more when you stopped after the first video, first part. And some will say, oh, this is beautiful. It's once again, it's a choice. We are all different. I always say never, never. Yeah, it's wonderful when people tell you, oh, I love your paintings and they're so beautiful. But you know, more than the ones that told you they love it, there will be those that said, I don't like it. Well, they won't say anything because they feel too bad. And then you get those who will say, I really don't like it. So you need to like it. Especially when the kids come. You know, some of them are in such fear. What if my dad's not going to like it? And what if mommy's not going to like it? And then I teach them, baby, if you like it, it's good enough. And then I tell them, people come into my home and some stand still for 10 minutes, just ooh and eyeing and cannot believe what they're seeing because there's so many color and craziness. Others say nothing, as if this is quite normal, you know, and that is how it is. It's fine. You live for yourself. You live to make yourself happy. And when you're happy, the rest will be happy. Look there. Now I apply a little bit of yellow. So now the sun is coming up or setting or I don't know what. And there I touch some of the roof. Now I get the thing dirty again. And then I take my cloth and I start trying to clean it up. Really, just have fun. Don't let fear in your mind comes in and tell you, oh, you're making a mess, this is terrible. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy your life. So now I actually need to let it dry again before I come to do a couple of more things. And then remember a little bit of yellow in the house, the side there, front, where it's... That's it. There you get the more you move in with more colors, the more beautiful it will become. And then when you think, oh, too much craziness there in the sky now, then you take a wet brush and you just apply some blue again. Don't think, look there, now it's more stripy action. You see, it's never wrong, nothing is wrong. And then I always apply some blue in, light blue, just to give it some more shading. And there we have it. Now look at our little house in the sunflower field. So friends, thank you for watching. I love, oh, you see, that's what you also should not do. Don't go there where you think it's beautiful. Leave it alone. Because we always do that. The little finger goes to where it's beautiful. Oh, look how beautiful it is. And oh, there goes the finger. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more white. That's it. And, oh, can you imagine being in this little house? Yeah, there I cover now my beautiful yellow. Oh boy. And just a little bit more. Oh, that's what I wanted to. I just wanted to put a little bit of white here and there in the flowers. Because remember, the sun lights up some of the little petals, just here and there, not everywhere. This is what gives the painting life, brings it to life. And the more you paint, the more you will want to do these type of things, you know. And as I say, the more videos you watch, the more you paint, the more you try, you will get your own style. That's what it is. This is just to get you going. Just to get you going so that you can get your own style painting. Just a little bit of white. There we have it. A little bit on the roof. little bit in the sky. And how do they say, Bob's your uncle? Whatever that means and where that comes from, I have no idea. Oh, I love it. I'm starting to love this. I'm starting to love it. So I'll take a photo, put it for you in a nice frame, and then you'll see, wow, look at this. It's just stunning. You see the frame do the thing. Now, if it dries, it will be a little bit different again. So now it looks like this, but now let it dry. And it will change. That's what it does. Thank you so much. So this is number 2. What you do when you come back. Just my wet white. Just to make it more loosely. Little bit of white on the green leaves. And then you can always take another green. You see what I now did on my second take? My painting more became, the house became part of the flowers because the same colors are now coming in. You see just a little bit of different green. Just gives it another dimension. And you know what, I can continue with this for days, but our lesson was also with the teaching's name is start to overthink. Do your thing. Do what your spirit in you leads you to do, and then you move on to the next thing. So there I'm putting my yellow again that I loved. Oh, there it is. And always remember to put your name. You need to put your name. And please don't be afraid. This is your painting. You did it. And let me tell you, there are thousands out there who never, millions who never tried it. So don't let them, they upset you. This is you. You did it. So you can put your name there. Put it nice and big and bold letters. And you did it. If you've never painted before, you can be so proud of yourself because you did it. You started. Started to create. So don't let people say, oh, but this is not nice or whatever. Put your name there. Fall in love with your painting, with your life, with yourself. You see, there's only one thing. I just want to make the little, because there's always a roof. The roof you can always see on the side there. So I just want to, and just make sure. That it's, you can see a little bit of the roof going. Then you just clean it here and there again. You can also, after you've done the petals, just work a little bit in the centers again. Oh. So layer upon layering. Thank you for joining me. Have a fantastic day. Fantastic day creating. Start building your life by doing things you love. Your life, your responsibility. You need to start making sure that you find joy in your life. One of my biggest lessons was when I realized I cannot expect from my husband and children and everybody else to make me happy. That's my responsibility. And that's how I started to paint and started to doing things that makes me happy. Now the responsibility are no longer theirs. It's all mine, and everybody is so much more relaxed and so much happier. Thanks for joining me. See you again on my next video. We'll keep you posted. Put it in Zetster's Lab, Crazy Colorful Art, Facebook page. Put it on, advertise it on YouTube. Then who knows. Thanks for joining. Bye.